Okay.
So Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we are back to chapter 16 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the Bhakti Gyan course. So yesterday we had a look of a summary of chapter 16, and we did up to text 6. So Lord Krishna has explained the different qualities of divine qualities, and now we are going to look more into the demoniac qualities. Rian, should you like to read the Sanskrit verses?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Sitaram Prabhu, would you like to read the translation? Okay, Rian, text 7.
Yes, text 7. Pavritim cha nivritim cha janana vidurasura na saucham na pichacharu na satyam tesha vidyate.
Those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them.
Text asatyam apratishtam te jagadahu anishwaram अपरस्पर संभूतम किमान्यात् काम हाइतुकम.
They say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is produce of sex desire and has no cause other than lust.
Text line. Etalrashtavavyata avastabhya nashtatmano alpabuddhaya prabhavanti yogra karmana kshaya shayaya jagato hita.
Following such conclusions, the demoniac who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world.
Text Kamamashritya dushpuram dambamanamadamvita mohar grihitva sargrahan pravartante suchivrita.
Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige, the demoniac thus illusions are always sworn to unclean work attracted by the impermanent.
Text 11 to 12. Chinta aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashrita kamopabhoga parama etavar iti nishrita.
They believe that to gratify the senses is a prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, the anxiety is immeasurable, bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and absorbed in lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification.
Text 13 to 15. Idamadyamaya labdam imam prapsye manoratam idamastiram apime bhavishyati punardanam asomaya hata shatrur hanishye cha paranapi ईश्वरोऽहम् अहं भोगी सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी आद्यो अभिजवान् अस्मि कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया यक्षेत दास्यमिमोदिष्य इति अज्ञानविमोहिता.
The demoniac person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices, I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance.
Hare Krishna, I can't hear you.
Yes, Raj. Text 16. Aneka chitta vibranta moha jala samavrita prasakta kama vogesho patanti narakesu.
Taram Prabhu?
Oh, sorry. Thus perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusions, they become too strongly attached to sense gratification, sense enjoyment, and fall down into hell.
Text 17. Atma Sambhavita Stabla Dana Manama Danvita Yajante Nama Yagneste Dambena Vedi Purvakam.
Self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, the, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifice in name only, without following any rules or regulations.
Text 18. Ahankaram Balam Darpam Kamam Krodhancha Samshrita Mamatma Paradeshu Pratvishanto Vyasuyaka.
Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demons becomes envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own bodies and in the bodies of others, and blaspheme against the real religion.
Text 19. Tanaham Dvishata Kruran Samshareshu Naradaman Shipami Ajashram Ashubhan Asurish Eva Yonishu.
Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life.
Text 20. Asrim Yoni Mahaparna Muda Janmani Janmani Mama Prapyave Pyayeva Kaunteya Tatoyanti Alamamgatim.
Attaining repeated births amongst the species of demoniac life. O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence.
So the summary of verses 7 to 20. Krishna distinguishes the activities, mentality, and qualities of one who has demoniac propensities. Such miscreants are cast into repeated births in undeveloped lower species of life. While this may sound like the harsh and judgmental God of dogmatic religion, such treatment is the most progressive course of action to gradually uplift such individuals. Demoniac philosophy, mentality, and activities generate immeasurable anxiety for the individual and cause great disruption in the wider society. It is a case of hate, the disease, not the disease. Hate the sin, not the sinner. So lesson 65. Attempt to curb the demon within us. So this chapter is a very eye-opener, so we can really understand our qualities and try to distinguish what we should be doing and not doing. So if we find that we have any of these demoniac qualities, we try to get rid of it. Engage more in devotional service and chanting the holy name so that we may try to have these divine qualities.
Thank you. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Krishna really nicely summarizes our mentality so that we can read these verses and have a good look in the mirror. And with the Lord's blessings and mercy, we can try to overcome these demoniac mentalities. And it's very hard because life after life, we've sort of grown accustomed to them and almost relish and enjoy having these crazy mentalities. But it's time to change. It's time to become progressive and go towards the Lord rather than go away from him. So Krishna really beautifully summarizes everything for us to consider. Okay.
Text 21. Trividim narakasyeram varam nashanam atmana kama krodasta talobas tasmadetat trayam chachet.
There are three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul.
Text 22. Etervimukta kaunteya namodvaris trabirnara acharati atmanashreyas tatoyati parangatam.
The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination.
Text 23. Yashastra vidim utstrijya vartate kamakarata nasasiddhim avapnoti nasukam parangatim.
He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination.
Text 24. Tasmashastram pramanam te karya vyavastitav nyatva shastra viranotam karma kartam miharhasi.
One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated.
The summary of verses 21 to 24. Krishna warns that lust, anger, and greed are the three root qualities that lead one to hell. Such hellish planets are not eternal prisons for the errant soul, but places of reformation, where stern lessons help one to realign their vision. For one who wants to avoid such shock treatment, the scriptures act as a guidebook for gradual purification and ultimate perfection. They recommend a regulated lifestyle by which one can easily transform selfishness to selflessness, lust to love, and quarrel into cooperation. Lesson 66. Generate positive energy by thanking God for everything, and thus avoid the three gates to hell: lust, anger, and greed. So very clear explanation about what we should be doing, what we should be avoiding. Lust, anger, and greed. Difficult to do it every time, but yeah, we have to try to come back to, no lust, no anger, and no greed. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, no, thank you. Very good. And this is there's our lives are actually predominantly governed by negative thinking, generally speaking, which is unfortunate. Even this is a negative thought, thinking that we're always negative. But that's generally how our makeup is. And what the Lord is giving us is providing us this positive spiritual energy. And one of the nice, easy way of sort of tapping into this positive energy is by thanking God for everything. So we may go through different phases in our life, difficult phases, challenging phases. You could consider them negative phases. But if we understand that God is always our ultimate well-wisher, nothing will happen to us which is not good for us, then even when so-called negative things happen to us, if we regard them as the mercy of the Lord, and thank Him. Thank you, my dear Lord. I don't understand why this is happening, but I thank you because I know you won't do anything against me, the soul, the Atma. So I thank you. Just that appreciation of the Lord, just that gratitude of the Lord will immediately bring positive energy, positive thinking, positive thought, and it will dissipate any negativity, even even through difficult challenges in our life. So this is quite a really interesting way to live our lives, basically. Thank God for everything. Very, very interesting way to live. Anything you'd like to add to that, Karuna?
Yeah, very important. I'm just looking at that word anger. Nowadays, when I'm driving, I'm always angry with the other drivers. Yeah, so difficult. But it's good that we go through again and again so that we are reminded, oh no, that's not good.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's important that we keep reminding ourselves of these points. It's so easy to forget, especially day-to-day life. So many things happen, and we just go back to our old ways. I do anyway. So it's good. Bhagavad Gita it's very nice that we're going through it again because it just keeps giving us a refocus again and again, which is good. Okay, is there any questions by anybody? or any comments? Okay, in that case, let's stop. Karuna.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna.